A term superpower has been extensively discussed in India, and the UN agencies predicted that India will be the next superpower by 2050, and even it will beat China, even it will beat Russia and USA also. And by 2050, the number one superpower will be China, and after China, then India will come. Hello, friends. The topic on which I am going to share my views is superpower. India is a superpower. First, let me know about what is superpower. Superpower is a country which has good impact in all three, like economic, defense, military, political aspects, which have benefit in all those things and which have the influencing ability among other nations of the world. These are considered as a country who have superpower. Now talking about the current status of superpower. Earlier, during Cold War time, there were two superpower. But before post after post Cold War era, there were two superpower. First one is that Russia, that is USSR, and another one is USA. But after the disintegration of USSR in 1991, then there occurs only one superpower, that is USA. But currently China is making a good impact as a superpower because his military capacity, his military ability, and his economic ability, even political ability is not so much, but by military ability and economic ability, he influenced most of the country of the world. Now, let us know about what type of resources a country should utilize in full manner to get to become the chance of superpower become high. First one is that take its geographical advantage. The second one is that it's take advantage of its population. Engage population in working population. Take take advantage of youth manpower. Controls over population explosion, and more importantly, good foreign policy and national government stability. These are the things that boost a country to become a superpower. Now talking about how India can become a superpower. First one is that by increasing the number of startups. But government also focus this, that if this sector will be boosted, then it also create manufacturing, and if manufacturing created, then it also provide employment to the people. Directly or indirectly, it linked to the benefit for the government, benefit for the public. Currently there are 101 unicorns. Recently physics wala become 101 unicorn. And not talking about other policy like liberalization. We launched globalization and liberalization policy in 1991. Earlier, before, our thought was that if a foreign company come in India, then the democratic division of India will be destroyed. This type of ideology we have in our mind. But China launched this liberalization policy in 1970s. That's the reason we show that a huge progress in Chinese economy, and India is still in progressive state, but it will take some time to reach at China level. Not so much time, but it will take a long time to reach at the China level. But after liberalization, the main problem that India faced is its manufacturing sector. Still, India face a lots of difficulty in manufacturing sector. Even after liberalization policy, we promote our primary sector and tertiary sector a lot. Even we are in dominion states in these sectors, but this is not possible without becoming good at manufacturing sectors is the one of the most fundamental things that boosts a country's economy. Also, due to this liberalization policy, China focus a lot on their manufacturing sector. Now China become a huge power in terms of their manufacturing sector. Around 30% of the global items manufactured in China. This show that how India have to work a lot to achieve this. Not talking about the government initiative to boost this campaign, like government Atmanirbhar Bharat, Digital India, ease of doing business. In ease of doing business, India's rank has been improved, and also like India is trying to make special economic zones in different part of the country. This also boosts the same. Not talking about another thing like improving infrastructure and logistics sectors, India will be able to boost its manufacturing hub. So for this, India launched several projects like Bharatmala project, Bharat Setu, Sagarmala, Udan, FEM. These projects are the launched by government of India to boost its ability to become superpower. And also one more thing, that population, India is the second populated country in the world, but in which around only 4 to 5% youths of India is skilled. Due to this, they are not able to contribute a lot in their manufacturing hub. But if we compare it with other country like China, it is around 24%, it is in US it is around 52%, and in UK it is around 68%. So if we are not able to utilize this demographic dividend, it will become a demographic disaster. So we have to utilize it. So government also need this. So government launched like a Skill India project. Recently government launched like Agniveer scheme. This also boost Indians skills. Now talking about development of a country, also basically stable government is necessary for development of a nations. If there will be no any stable government, like let us take example of China, where government is stable, that's the reason the economic capacity of China is going to develop. But if let us compare with India, there is lots of riot like situation occurred, there is lots of religious diversity, there is lots of cultural diversity. This lessen the chance of becoming a developed country. And also we have to become self-reliant in military and space sector. Recently, a data established given by our honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, and this data showed that India recently export around 13,000 crores exports. India's export is around 13,000 crore. This is the boost in defense sector. This is a boost in defense indigenization. And also, if a country is a superpower, then around 95% of its total equipment will be manufactured in that country. Currently, we are exporting around 50 to 60%, but earlier it was 90%. We are on the way of getting superpower by modernizing our defense forces, by increasing our productivity, and many more. And also we have to make good diplomatic relation with our neighbor nations, because development of a country is not possible without the good support of its neighbor. So India launched policy like Atmanirbhar, neighborhood first policy, act east policy. And also India have to focus on some issues like cross border terrorism, internal terrorism, insurgency, drug trafficking. If India will able to control this, then there will be no any country which will stop India. And the most important thing is that India should have to utilize its resources in effective manner. If India will utilize it in effective manner, then it will be boost the country's motion of becoming superpower. Now talking about another thing like good diplomatic relation with other nations, neighbor nations boost India's superpower. Now talking about the way forward, there is a huge potential in a country like India to become a superpower, but it have to work a lot. It had to work a lot in utilizing the youth manpower in a good way. If Indian government able to utilize it in effective manner, then definitely it will boosted the country's economy, and the aspirations of India to become a superpower will be fulfilled in the near futures. Thank you, friends.